What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Alphaville. And a quick side note, I did a reaction in this batch to Laura Branigan's cover of Forever Young, which is great. It is very respectful, I think, of the original, and as I mentioned there, nothing can surpass or equal the original. It is just an all-time classic, but I enjoyed her take on it, and not only did it remind me that I needed to get back to Alphaville, but it also reminded me that Yun, along with sharing the albums we've gone through up until now, including Salvation that we're still going through, he shared a set of more modern remixes that I still have not gone through, of Forever Young, I mean. So that is still something that we will do in the future. And in fact, I think they're essentially like covers, but also they feature Marian's original vocals. So we'll go down that path at some point in the future. But we are still going through Salvation, and the next tune is Dangerous Places. So yeah, I do wonder whether this is working on multiple levels, dangerous places that you might go for certain types of activities. Maybe it's dangerous places where you're unfamiliar, it's somewhere unknown, and thus it feels more dangerous, you feel more vulnerable. Of course, there could be dangerous emotional places. You get to a place emotionally, you feel a certain way about someone, but because of your emotional location, you are now more vulnerable, and thus you are subject to danger. So yeah, I feel like it's the kind of title that could work on multiple levels. Let's see what it is in practice, or at least what I can pick up on a first hearing. This is Alphaville, the song is Dangerous Places, and it's from their 1997 album Salvation.
I'm gonna make you a deal. You know I'm a friend. I'm gonna stay with you until the very end. I'm gonna let the guts. I got a lot of time. I'm gonna make you yours before I make you mine. 'Cause we got a vision, we got a place. Come on, let's go to a dangerous place. You got the club thinking desperate. Let's go to a dangerous place. Come on. Let's go.
of the 90s electronic stylings, again, it's still electronic synth pop, which admittedly, Alphaville's sonic and album progression has gone in some notably different directions and tried some notably different stylings. But again, thinking of their 80s material, which has that, 80s synth pop sound, this has electronic sounds, it is like synth dance, and yet it is very different, which is indicative of not only their evolution, but the sonic differences between electronic music in the 80s and 90s. And yeah, ultimately there's a dark, luring type of sound. It feels dangerous. And indeed, the vocals, which I do wonder, like, it sounds so different from Marion normally singing. Is that him? I suppose it would likely be him. He is, the lead singer of the group, but like his whispered and a bit dangerous type of delivery, it just feels so different from his more expressive and melodic vocals. But it almost sounds like this Faustian deal, like he wants to take the listener to a dangerous place, and he's saying, "Oh, I promise this will sell. I promise it'll take you, or I'll take you to hell." And I was thinking along the way, is it like, oh wait, is this like, the lure of like a commercial approach to music? Is it like the label trying to essentially dictate or bring them into a place where they don't have as much creative freedom? I think I'm reading too much into that. But yeah, again, it's like wanting to go to a dangerous place, but also referencing the dangers of that. And again, it almost feels like this dangerous enticement by the narrator toward anyone listening. So yeah, I wonder about it thematically. Nevertheless, I very much enjoy, again, the electronic stylings. There's like a trance style melody in there, but it also has this dark electronica sound. So very, very cool. I do wonder what is happening lyrically. Let me know if you have some insights, and I will see you in a moment for a Marian Gold solo reaction. Peace.